Have you ever imagined that something as simple as salt water could be the key to transforming your life and bringing you everything you desire? Sounds magical, doesn't it? But in fact, it's a deep and powerful ritual rooted in ancient spiritual practices like Buddhism. Today, I'll guide you through a process that can shift your perspective, cleanse your mind, and align your energies with the universe. So stay with me until the end of this video, because what you're about to learn could unlock everything in your life. Do you want to create a more balanced and prosperous life? Do you feel like something is blocking your path? Are you looking for solutions to the challenges you're facing right now? Would you like to try a different approach to attract what you truly want? Then stick around as we dive deep into the mysteries behind an ancient teaching and reveal the right way to practice it. Together, we'll learn how to use the energy of salt and water to connect with the universe and manifest our deepest desires. This practice might be just the push you need to achieve your goals. We're about to dive into Buddhist teachings that help us understand the transformative power of putting your name in salt water. This is not just a symbolic gesture, but a practice of purification and manifestation, where you send your intentions into the universe and prepare your mind to receive what you desire. Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more life-changing content. And don't forget to comment with the phrase, "I'm ready to receive the best things in life," so you can attract a prosperous future. The ritual of putting your name in salt water is deeply rooted in various spiritual traditions. In Buddhism, rituals are seen as powerful tools to awaken the mind, clear emotional impurities, and promote a state of mental clarity and focus. Through symbolic and meditative practices, we can refine our minds and eliminate the illusions that obscure our true potential. By placing your name in salt water, you're symbolically acknowledging your identity and intention in the universal flow. In Buddhism, water is often associated with the fluidity of life and the ability to adapt. It also represents purity and the act of cleansing mental impurities like attachment, anger, and ignorance. Salt, as an earth crystal, is linked to wisdom and the preservation of truth, helping to dissipate negative influences or obstacles blocking your path. This ritual helps bring the mind back to the present moment, a core principle in Buddhism. The practice of mindfulness teaches us that by fully focusing on the here and now, we find true peace. When performed with intention, this ritual cultivates the ability to detach from distractions and external disturbances, reconnecting with your essence and aligning with the interconnectedness of life. Moreover, the ritual invites reflection on suffering, which Buddha taught is an inherent part of existence. Just as seawater contains salt, and we cannot separate the two, human life is inseparable from moments of pain and challenge. However, salt also acts as a preservative, symbolizing the need to preserve the wisdom and compassion we cultivate along our spiritual journey. Ultimately, the ritual of placing your name in salt water serves as a metaphor for inner transformation. By engaging in this practice, you consciously work toward purifying your energies and dissolving the barriers that limit your spiritual growth. Through releasing tensions and negativities, you create space for peace, balance, and the natural flow of abundance into your life. In Buddhist teachings, this process reconnects us with our true nature and fosters qualities like loving kindness and compassion, which are considered essential for achieving enlightenment and realizing our deepest desires for lasting happiness. In Buddhism, water is one of the most revered elements, representing purity, flexibility, and mental clarity. When we use water in rituals, such as placing a name in salt water, we invoke these essential qualities for our spiritual growth. Water, being fluid and transparent, symbolizes adaptability and the ability to let go, key elements of Buddhist teachings. The purity of water is compared to an enlightened mind, free from impurities, illusions, and distractions. Just as water can cleanse physical dirt, the ritual reminds us of the importance of cleansing our minds, removing negative thoughts, attachments, anger, and desires that pull us away from true happiness. In Buddhism, this purification process is ongoing, helping us develop a lighter mind capable of seeing reality as it truly is, without distortions caused by harmful emotions and thoughts. Additionally, water's flexibility and adaptability reflect the importance of being resilient when facing life's challenges. Buddha taught that everything is in constant change, and like flowing water, we must learn to accept and move with life's transformations without resistance or attachment. This adaptability helps us maintain a calm mind, even in adversity, and find creative solutions amidst obstacles. The clarity of water also represents the state of an awakened mind. When water is calm and pure, we can see through it clearly. Similarly, a peaceful mind trained through meditation and mindfulness can see the truth without distortions from the ego or illusions. In Buddhism, this mental clarity is essential for reaching nirvana, the state of liberation from suffering. Therefore, using water in this ritual symbolically connects us with the practice of purifying the mind and achieving a clear vision of our path. By combining the power of water with the intention of placing your name within it, the ritual represents the desire to cultivate a clear, pure, and flexible mind, so we can attract into our lives what we truly desire. From a serene mind aligned with Buddhist principles, we can manifest our goals harmoniously and in tune with the natural flow of existence. Salt, long known for its cleansing and purifying properties in various cultures and spiritual traditions, acts as a purifier of both mind and spirit in the Buddhist context. When you place your name in salt water, you're symbolically cleansing the energies around you, preparing yourself to attract higher, positive vibrations. Salt can dissipate negative influences and create a protective field, aligning your internal and external energies with the purpose of your spiritual practice. In Buddhism, purification is a key element in achieving mental clarity and balance, and this simple gesture carries the symbolism of deep cleansing and a fresh start. The true essence of this ritual lies in intention. Placing your name in salt water is not just a physical act, but a symbolic gesture of surrender to the universe. In Buddhism, it's believed that everything begins in the mind, and the intention behind our actions defines their power. Writing your name and submerging it in salt water is an invitation to let go of attachments, desires, and emotional blockages, allowing transformation to occur naturally and fluidly. When you write your name and intentions, you're sending a clear message to the universe about what you want to manifest in your life. This practice helps release negative thought patterns and open space for new energies and opportunities. It's like planting a seed of transformation, where the process of letting go allows your intentions to be absorbed into the flow of life. In Buddhism, surrender and detachment are crucial, as only by letting go of the ego can we experience true inner peace and spiritual abundance. This ritual offers benefits that go beyond the spiritual, deeply impacting our mind and emotions. When we focus our intentions clearly, we create space for new opportunities and positive energies, leaving behind whatever is holding us back. In Buddhism, this idea of mental purification is an essential part of the path to a more balanced and conscious life. In Buddhism, the mind is often compared to a lake. When that lake is full of impurities or stirred up, the water becomes murky, preventing us from seeing things clearly. Similarly, negative thoughts, difficult emotions, and limiting beliefs cloud our minds, stopping us from seeing reality as it is. Placing your name in salt water symbolizes the desire to purify, to clear away these impurities that hinder your path. Salt water, known for its cleansing power, represents this purification, helping dissolve blockages and restore balance. By performing this ritual, you consciously work to release thought patterns that no longer serve you, like negative beliefs and emotions that hold you back. It's like an internal cleansing that makes room for new possibilities. This practice mirrors what's done in Buddhist meditation. As you observe thoughts without clinging to them, the mind naturally calms and clears itself. Just as in meditation, the ritual allows stuck energies to be released, bringing your mind back to clarity. This purification is fundamental in the Buddhist spiritual path. When we free the mind from feelings like anger, fear, and attachment, we create the conditions to reach a state of deeper peace and understanding, what Buddhists call nirvana, or liberation from suffering. In daily life, this can result in a calmer existence, with greater confidence, clear thinking, and emotional balance. Additionally, placing your name in salt water is an act of conscious intention. This simple action represents your commitment to change and personal growth. By doing so, you open yourself up to new experiences and new ways of seeing the world. It's a process of transformation, where you become more open to feelings like compassion and wisdom, which are central principles in Buddhism. In the end, this mind purification practice prepares you to receive what you truly desire. Not in a material sense, but in seeking a more balanced and fulfilled life, where your well-being is connected to the well-being of all. We'll provide you with the step-by-step instructions to carry out the practice correctly. The subconscious mind plays an important role in this ritual. When you place your name in salt water, you're sending a direct message to this part of your mind, which often acts automatically, guiding many of your behaviors, beliefs, and patterns without you even realizing it. In Buddhism, the mind is seen as the place where true spiritual transformation occurs, which is why it's so important to pay attention to what we're feeding internally. This process of sending powerful messages to the subconscious aligns with the Buddhist idea of cultivating mindfulness. That is, when you bring intention and awareness to every action, whether in a simple ritual like this or in your daily routine, you begin to shape your mind to create a reality that's more aligned with what you truly desire. In Buddhism, this alignment between the conscious and subconscious mind is key to achieving a state of inner peace and wisdom, because that's when you start living more fully without being dragged by limiting beliefs or habits. By performing this ritual, you're, in a way, reprogramming your mind to align with your deepest intentions. Over time, your subconscious mind will start working in your favor, manifesting the changes you wish to see in your life. From the moment you write your name to the moment you place the paper in the water, it's important to perform each action with full attention. The idea is to be present in every step, focusing on your breath and connecting with your intentions. By doing this, you bring the practice of mindfulness into the ritual, turning it into a form of active meditation. Writing your name should be a moment of concentration and intention. Don't do it in a rushed or automatic way. Instead, write slowly, clearly thinking about your desires, what you truly want to manifest in your life. In Buddhism, meditation is not just about sitting in silence. It can also be an active practice when done with full awareness. And this ritual can serve as a dynamic meditation, where every gesture, from writing to placing your name in the water, becomes a way to calm the mind and connect with your purpose. As you perform the ritual with mindfulness, your mind quiets down and opens to absorb your intentions more deeply. The act of placing your name in salt water becomes not just a symbol of purification, but also a way for you to consciously manifest the changes you want to see in your life. All of this is done with the focus and serenity that meditation and mindfulness bring to the process. When this ritual is performed with presence and concentration, it becomes more than just a symbolic act. It transforms into a practice of self-awareness and transformation, where you use the power of your mind and intention to bring clarity, balance, and fulfillment to your life. Before starting the ritual of placing your name in salt water, it's essential to prepare the environment carefully, paying attention to every detail. In Buddhism, creating a sacred space is a crucial step to ensure that the practice is performed with proper reverence and focus. This space doesn't need to be grand, but it should be a place where you feel at peace, and that conveys serenity. The first step is to choose a spot where you can remain in silence and won't be interrupted. It could be a special corner of your home, an outdoor space, or any place that brings you tranquility. A key point is to ensure that this environment is clean and organized. Physical cleanliness reflects the mental and spiritual purification you aim to achieve with the ritual. Clutter and disorder in the environment can affect your ability to concentrate and hinder the flow of positive energy. So take a moment to tidy up the space, removing unnecessary objects, cleaning the surface, and creating an atmosphere of clarity and order. This act of external organization helps create a sense of inner calm, preparing the ground for your mind to also become clean and receptive. With the environment prepared, gather the necessary items for the ritual. You'll need a glass or ceramic container. These materials, being natural, are more in tune with the idea of purity and connection with nature, which reinforces the symbolism of the ritual. Avoid using plastic, a synthetic material that could interfere with the more fluid and harmonious energy you're trying to establish. For the water, choose a pure source, preferably filtered water, which represents renewal and cleansing. Sea salt or coarse salt will serve as the purifying element, traditionally associated with the ability to dissolve negative energies and promote balance. In addition to these items, if you wish, you can enhance the serenity of the atmosphere by lighting a candle, which symbolizes light and clarity, or incense, whose aroma can help calm the mind and strengthen focus. These extra touches intensify the feeling that you're in a consecrated space, prepared for an act of inner transformation. Before starting the ritual itself, it's important to take a few minutes to meditate. This will help you center yourself, calm your mind, and deeply connect with your intentions. Sit comfortably in the space you've prepared, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Allow yourself to feel the peace and harmony of the environment around you, and let the quietness of the space be reflected in your mind. This brief moment of silence and introspection is essential for the ritual to be performed with full awareness and attention. Preparing the space isn't just about organizing the physical environment, but also about establishing a mental state that is receptive and focused. In Buddhism, even the smallest actions can become sacred when done with mindfulness. By taking the time to clean, organize, and meditate, you're creating the ideal conditions for the ritual of placing your name in salt water to be a moment of true purification and transformation. It's a process that prepares not only the space around you, but also your mind and spirit to receive the changes you wish to manifest. Now that you're prepared, follow these steps carefully and attentively. Each phase of this process is an opportunity to deeply connect with your intentions and the flow of energy around you. Take a piece of paper and clearly write your name as a way to reaffirm your identity, yourself present in the here and now. Beside your name, sincerely write what you wish to manifest. It's important that these intentions come from the heart and are expressed in a positive way, always in harmony with the greater good. While writing, dedicate yourself to the act of concentration, feeling what you desire clearly, visualizing these desires already realized and how they transform your life. The act of putting your intentions on paper is, in itself, a powerful step toward aligning your mind with your purpose. Fill a container with water and carefully place the paper with your name and intentions inside. Water is a symbol of purification and flow, representing the natural cycle of giving and receiving. Now, add the salt to the water. Salt, in many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, is seen as a natural purifier, capable of removing negative energies and restoring balance. As you add the salt, visualize your intentions being absorbed by the water. Imagine that everything you desire begins to blend with the pure energy of the salt water, symbolizing both cleansing and strength. Feel this connection between you, your intentions, and the forces of nature. Now close your eyes and enter a meditative state. Breathe deeply, inhaling slowly and mindfully, and then exhale, letting go of any anxiety, doubt, or worry. While meditating, visualize the water in front of you, sensing how it silently works to purify your mind and body. Let your intentions flow freely, without forcing anything. Connect with the feeling of peace and trust that everything you've asked for is already being processed by the universe. In this moment, you are in harmony with the flow of natural energy, with the power of transformation that exists both within and outside of you. At the end of the meditation, allow the salt water mixture to sit for at least 24 hours. During this time, the energy of the ritual continues to work. The salt and water act as conductors of this energy, while your intentions align with the forces of the universe. This is a moment of patience and trust. Buddhism teaches us about the impermanence of things and the importance of trusting the process, knowing that everything is constantly changing. By letting the mixture rest, you are symbolically handing your intentions over to the universe, trusting that in due time, they will come back to you in manifest form. After 24 hours, it's time to conclude the ritual with gratitude. When discarding the salt water, do so respectfully, acknowledging the role nature played in your manifestation process. Ideally, pour the water in a natural spot, like a garden or running water, where it can be reabsorbed by the earth or flow freely. As you discard it, deeply thank the ritual for the reflection and connection it provided with your intentions. Know that at this moment, your intentions have been delivered to the universe and that from now on, you can trust that what's best for you will come. Gratitude is one of the most powerful feelings, and by expressing it, you open yourself up to receive more abundance and fulfillment in your life. Reflection and self-reflection are fundamental aspects of Buddhist teachings, helping us observe the nature of our minds and understand the impact of our actions and intentions. After performing the ritual of placing your name in salt water, it's essential to take a moment to look inward and assess the changes that begin to occur around you. This is what we call the cycle of transformation, the ongoing process of inner transformation that reverberates outward. To track these changes, it's helpful to keep a reflection journal. Here, you can record feelings that emerge after the ritual as a way to document your journey. Often, transformations begin subtly, such as a sense of mental clarity or a slight shift in your mood and perspective on life. These are signs that your intentions are starting to align with the reality around you. Additionally, be on the lookout for synchronicities, those small events that seem like coincidences, but are actually signs that your intentions are manifesting. In Buddhism, these moments are seen as part of the natural flow of life, where everything is interconnected. For instance, you may start noticing that certain opportunities or people come into your life unexpectedly, but are perfectly aligned with what you asked for in the ritual. Document these events in your journal, as they help reinforce your trust in the process. Self-reflection also involves asking yourself questions like, what patterns am I leaving behind? Or, what new behaviors or attitudes am I adopting? This is part of the cycle of transformation, where you not only notice what's changing externally, but also recognize the internal growth happening within you. This constant observation of inner change is central to the Buddhist path, where mindfulness helps us remain present and aware of the impermanence of all things. The cycle of transformation, after all, is continuous. It invites us to evolve, not just materially, but above all, spiritually. By maintaining this practice of reflection and self-reflection, you begin to see more clearly the transformations the ritual has brought into your life, making you even more conscious of your role as a co-creator of your reality.